Are you having a hard time selling your woodworking projects on Facebook Marketplace? Are you getting a lot of responses like this? Are people in your area selling similar things to you and you want to stand out? Well, if you follow these 5 tips in this video, I can almost guarantee that you will get more sales and make more money. Stick around for tip number 4, which may be able to help you with those pesky, "Is this available?" responses. Tip number 1, build for the season you're in life and in woodworking. Selling woodworking projects can be difficult, especially if you're trying to sell things that aren't in season. For example, I sell my planners starting in February because people are getting ready for the spring. The summer is a great time to sell wooden games because people are outside with their family, and wooden drink coolers because they get thirsty when they're outside playing games with their family. Fall is a great time to sell football items such as team logos, wooden footballs with team logos, serving trays with team logos. You get the idea. Fall is also the time when people start shopping for Christmas. The time around Christmas is probably when you will sell the most. You can pretty much sell anything around this time, such as cutting boards, serving trays, coasters, wooden Christmas trees, and anything Christmas related. My parents bought a wooden Santa probably 25 years ago, and they still put it out till this day. Some people even do wooden reindeer. Winter is when people like to get cozy with blankets, so why not build a wooden blanket ladder or cedar chest to store all those blankets? These are just some simple ideas to help you think about what you could sell for certain seasons. It is also important to remember what season of your woodworking journey you are in. You do not want to overpromise and underdeliver to your customer. For example, if you are selling tables and someone asks if you could do an epoxy river table and you say yes, and you've never done one before, that may be a mistake. I do not feel like you will be able to deliver the best results to your customer if you have never done anything like that before. I'm not saying never do epoxy river tables. What I would do first is I would build one, understand the process, learn from your mistakes, and then sell the one you just made for a little profit or even break even. If you learn and are able to do better on the next ones, breaking even is not a bad thing if you gain experience. You can use this for anything. Never made a desk? Build one, learn, sell for break even, and then start charging more once you've learned. Some people may not agree with me on this tip, but I feel like it is important not to tell your customers that you can do something, do it with no experience, and then have an unhappy customer that will not come back or recommend your services. Tip number 2, know your competition. What I do before I sell anything on Marketplace is to know who else is selling that item or similar items around me. What are they doing? Do they have good or bad reviews? Do they offer things or don't offer things that I can offer? What is the description of their product like? Is it a very basic description that I could add to and potentially bring more traffic to my product? What are their prices like? Overpriced? Underpriced? Could I sell mine for cheaper and still make a profit? Or could I sell my product for more, offer a better quality or more customizable options? There is a lot to learn from your competition. These are the people that will potentially be taking your clients from you. You want to make sure that you stand out. A great way to stand out is tip number 3, which is to take great pictures. I see so many people who are taking 1, maybe 2 pictures of their products. It is very important that people can visualize the product in their space. Whether that is a table, a planter box, a cornhole board, or serving tray, it is important that they can visualize what it looks like in their space. Why do you think homes are staged when people go and take a tour of a house? It is important to be able to visualize the possibilities. Same thing with your products. If you build tables, do not just take pictures of your tables in your workshop. Take them inside, decorate them with placemats, plates, silverware, flowers or candles, and this will allow people to get a better idea of what the table could look like in their space. This is one way that I stand out from people in my area. So many people are just taking 1, maybe 2 blurry photos with a bunch of junk in the background, and I use that to my advantage. I take 6, maybe 10 photos from different angles, with different backgrounds, and that helps me stand out from my competition. Hey, if you've made it this far into the video and have enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you took a second and hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. Those things really help my channel grow. Now, on to tip number 4. Tip number 4, the big one, is communication. It is so important that you communicate well with them. They are obviously interested in your product. So now is the time to close the sale. If someone asks you to add this or that, and it is in your comfort zone, I would strongly suggest that you answer yes. I honestly never actually just answer yes. I would say yes, I can do this or that, and here is an example of what it may look like. If you've never built that specific item, use an image off of Google of something that you feel like you could build that is within your comfort zone. Just make sure you do not overpromise and underdeliver. Now to deal with those pesky, "is this available?" responses. This response grinds my gears. I promise so many people just hit that button to mess with you. This is what I do if I get that response. I ask them a question back. I don't just say yes. If I say yes, a lot of the times they go on their way. However, if I say, "yes it is, when could you meet?" Or, "yes it is, how many would you like?" Or, "yes it is, why do you think I still have it up, you idiot?" Well, maybe not that one. But you get the idea. I've had better response rates and sales rates if I ask them a question instead of just saying yes. Tip number 5, offer delivery or shipping. One thing that helps me get more sales and also makes me stand out from my competitors is that I offer delivery. I offer free delivery 10 miles within my area and $1 a mile after that. On my smaller products, I offer shipping. This one thing will allow you to potentially reach so many more customers. I would offer shipping on anything from coasters to cutting boards to serving trays at first. Some people will ship tables, but I would recommend to start small at first and figure out the logistics of shipping before going that big. One downside of shipping on Marketplace is that you have to pay Facebook a fee. This can be negated by using PayPal or Venmo if the customer is comfortable with that. You will still have to pay a little fee on PayPal if you choose that option, but it is much better than the fee that Facebook charges. Woo! It's bonus tip time. Bonus tip. Offer customizable options on your products. This has helped me sell so many more planters, and it's helped me build my portfolio. When I first started selling planters, I only sold the $35 option. Then someone asked me if I could build raised garden beds. That was something that I was comfortable with and within my scale range, so I said yes. Now I offer raised garden beds. Then someone asked me if I could build the 2-foot by 4-foot planters. Again, that was something I knew I could do, so I said yes. Now, those are one of my best selling items. I've also done shelves on planters, wider planters, smaller planters, thinner planters. As you can see, planters are very customizable. You can do this with most woodworking projects. You can also try and upsell your products. If someone wants a 2-foot by 4-foot planter, say you can add a bottom shelf for $40 more. The bottom shelves are a great place to have your gardening tools and extra soil to keep them off the ground. The possibilities are endless with customizable options. I know a few of these tips may have been obvious to some of you, but I'm hoping it was really helpful in some way. Was there a tip that you were going to try and implement? Comment it down below. If you've made it to the end of this video, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to check out some of my other videos. Thank you for your support, and I hope you have a great day.